Well, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love hot smoked mackerel, and in this video I'm going to show you how I make mine. Now, I caught these mackerel. I tried catching them when I was out on my kayak, and I'll show you a little bit of footage from that.
I caught something here. There's a tiddler mackerel, and it was caught on its dorsal. Can you believe that? Okay, I think I caught one. Okay. Mackerel, right on the bottom jaw there. Okay. That's two tonight, for one. Excellent stuff.
Well, as you can see, things didn't quite work out as I'd planned them.
Oh no!
But I actually caught these on a boat out off of Weymouth with some mates of mine. I'll put a clip in there as well. There's a video of us catching these too, which I'll pop in the description as well. Link to that.
Look at that! And the mackerel start coming in.
But yeah, let's get on with this and let me show you how I make my hot smoked mackerel. The first thing I need to do is take the fillets off. Right, so let's just whack the head off these. Just makes it a little bit easier to deal with.
Taking the fillets off a mackerel is not as difficult as one might think, especially if you take your time. You can, of course, ask your fishmonger to do this for you. I like to use a small, sharp, flexible knife when carrying out this step, as it allows me to manoeuvre the knife around the spine of the fish without too much difficulty.
Okay, so here is one of our fillets. Just trim this up.
I like to trim the fillets so that they look neat and tidy when presented. I always think it's important, as a little extra care on this step will add to the overall look of the finished fish.
Now, they do have a lateral bone down the middle, which we want to take out. And rather than pin boning, we will just run the knife either side of that without going through the skin.
When you're taking out these lateral bones, try and keep the knife as close to the bones as you possibly can. When you've run your knife down both sides of the pin bones, use your fingers and pull out the strip that you've just cut. It should come away quite easily.
That's all our pin bones gone from there. We'll do the other one. And then when they're done, we'll do the rest. I've got another 3 more to do. And then we'll get these in the brine. Okay, our brine is almost dissolved. We'll just give that a final stir. And that's good to go. While that's doing its thing, we'll get these last 4 fillets in here. I love a bit of smoked mackerel. It's absolutely delicious fish. Right, that's dissolved, and what we'll do is we'll just pour this in here. And we're going to leave this for a couple of hours just to brine nice and gently. This is quite a weak brine, 100 grams of salt per kilo of water. We can pop that in there, that's enough brine. What I like to do with some of my brines, certainly when I'm brining fish, can you see that sticking out the top of the brine? Where that's the case, I just flip them over like that. And I do that so that all the flesh that I want brined is actually underwater, or under brine to be more accurate. Right, this can go into the fridge and we'll come back to this in a couple of hours. Right, these are now brined, and we can pop these on this rack with this tray underneath it for them to dry, and then once they're dried, we'll smoke them. Once that's dried, I'll stick some pepper on these, and then we're going to hot smoke these in my Cameron's hot smoker. Perfect, right, these can go straight into the fridge. We'll do that now. So here are our beautiful mackerel, and I'm going to put some pepper on these. So it's going to be like a traditional peppered hot smoked mackerel. So first things first, let's put these just to one side. Let's take our fillet. Look how beautiful that is. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to dollop some salt on these. Salt, what am I talking about? Pepper. We want these to be peppered mackerel, and then you see once you just dollop that in there, you've got a beautiful amount of pepper on there. Don't want to overdose it too much. Yeah, that looks really nice. Right, so that's what we're doing. So we'll carry on with the rest of them. Probably get out about 2 or 3 times a year sea fishing if I can. I go on a boat meerkat. There are some videos on the channel if you want to go and have a look at those. Right, there we go. That's all our mackerel peppered. We'll get rid of this, and then we'll pop these into the smoker. Happy days. Right, we're just going to get the hot smoker ready, which I have here. I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of beech wood chips in here, and that's going to be enough to give us the smoke to smoke these. Next thing is the rack, which goes in there, and then we can place our mackerel fillets in the smoker. I'm going to try and get as many of these in as I can. Got the lid for the hot smoker here, which I will pop on in there. Got our handles here. Let's take this outside and smoke it. Right, we have our stove set up, so let's get this turned on. Lovely. We're going to have this on full power because it's a really cold day today. Okay, so let's get this on. Just come around here and close the lid. Right, we're going to let this go for around about 15 to 20 minutes, and then they should be done. Okay, these have been going now for about 15 minutes. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, yes. Come on, take a nice close look at that. They are done. Right, we'll take these inside and let them cool down. Here we go. Look at those, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to allow these to cool before we do anything with them, so I don't really want to eat them just yet. I want to let them cool down first, and then, oh wow, look at those, they're beautiful. Not overdone, just on the point, so that's really nice. It's the one thing with fish you don't want to do. So if I just turn those over, just look at that, isn't that beautiful? Sensational. Right. There we go. Smoked mackerel. So we'll let these cool down and then we'll have a little bit of a taste. Right, well look, these are the hot smoked mackerel. There they are, have a glimpse of those. Don't they just look absolutely amazing? Right, I'm gonna try a little bit of these just to see what they're like. I've allowed them to cool down a little bit in the fridge. Oh. I mean, I love mackerel anyway, but with that beautiful beech smoke and that lovely crust of pepper on the top, they are absolutely amazing. I have got the best job in the world. In the world. Right, I'll do it again. I think I said hot smoked salmon.
You did.
Ah, f***. You know, for me, hot smoked salmon is... I am properly useless. Well, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hot smoked mackerel for me is a real delicacy. I love it. The beautiful smoky flavour, that lovely black pepper on the top really does go down well. If you've tried this and you liked it, please let me know in the comments section. If you did like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. It costs you nothing and it's always nice to know that you're watching and gonna see future content. If you like the video, please give us a big thumbs up because that means also the video gets pushed out to more and more people. Some of those people might like hot smoked mackerel, you never know. Anyway, folks, in the meantime, take care of yourselves and I'll see you on a future smoky video. Bye-bye. Oh, hot smoked salmon, you cheese. Oh dear. I shall do this again.